Fire hazards increase during the holiday season.
The school's cracking down on vandalism.
Christmas in different languages.
We check in on the wrestling teams.
And what does Christmas mean to you? Hi, I'm Summer Ryan.
And I'm Austin Erickson, and you're watching Eagle Zone Christmas Edition. With Christmas season here, houses are decorated with Christmas joy. But with that joy comes a great risk of house fires.
According to American Red Cross, during the holiday season, 1 in 22 house fires are caused by Christmas trees and lights. We spoke with our local fire department about how to stay safe during the holiday season. Eagle Zone's Jaden Ekman joins us with details. Jaden?
As the winter season comes around, the fire danger in homes increases. When snow is sitting on the ground, there's a better chance of seeing flames coming from houses. Junior Austin Erickson knows a lot about fire hazards. His family was home during a blizzard when a fire started.
I was just worried about getting my sisters out and getting their blankets and coats and everything because it was blizzarding. It was really cold.
He said a crack in the chimney is what led to the fire. That's just one of many fire hazards during the winter, according to Fire Marshal Max Stoltenberg.
More time during the winter time because you have furnaces running, space heaters plugged in. People are trying to stay warm with wood stoves. There's more chances of stuff to go wrong.
Not to mention more items plugged in, especially during Christmas time and candles burning. Stoltenberg wants people to take precautions.
Best time in the winter time would be like space heaters. Keep them plugged in to directly the outlets. No, don't have them into power strips. And keep them 3 feet from any flammable material.
Austin's family was shocked by the surprise.
They're pretty bad, mostly water damage, but we were out of our house for 3 months, almost 4. They're pretty stressed out. They weren't really exactly happy, I guess, about it. You know, kind of homeless.
Stoltenberg also warns about real Christmas trees that can dry out.
Thanks, Jaden. The best way to notify you of a fire is through smoke alarms. One thing you can do to improve your safety is install them near your kitchen, on each level of your home, near sleeping areas, and inside and outside bedrooms. Use the test button to check it each month and replace all batteries at least once a year.
Teachers and students are catching up and making adjustments after a big storm that canceled 4 straight days of school. A winter storm at the start of last week, followed by a blizzard at the end of it, kept the school doors closed from Tuesday through Friday. That's a lot of days missed at the end of a semester, but the district has decided to continue as planned with the term ending before Christmas.
The storm also disrupted concerts across the district. That has some elementary schools rescheduling Christmas programs for this week.
I love Christmas morning when it comes around.
High school chorus bumped its concert to the start of the week, and that of course brought this tradition back to Aberdeen. If you miss any of the concerts, you can always watch them through NFHS.
With the topic of safety in mind, the staff at Central have been doing their best to keep the school a safe environment, but misconduct in the bathroom has been at an all-time high. Eagle Zone's Emma Pierce joins us with a look at how they are trying to bring this issue to an end. Emma?
The staff and administration work hard to keep Central safe and clean. However, vandalism in the restrooms has become a growing issue.
Some of the problems that we've been seeing in the restrooms here at Aberdeen Central have been vandalism to the stalls, vandalism to the sinks and soap dispensers, and ultimately fighting has been another major issue in the last year.
The school has been taking measures to prevent the misconduct.
One of the things they've been doing is basically every 20 minutes the bathrooms are checked for vandalism. They're checked to see if people are just hanging out in there or if there's illegal activity going on in the bathrooms. During passing time, we now have staff stationed at the bathrooms. For example, the A1 bathroom, we've been only allowing like 6 people in at a time.
Because of the continuous behavior, more extreme measures have been under consideration.
And we have in the past shut down other restrooms and made students use just the commons restroom.
I don't know about you, but I like a lock on my stall door, and when the lock gets broken, it takes a few weeks to get it fixed, or even a couple days to get it fixed. I mean, that still still makes me feel uncomfortable if I was a student using that facility without that. So it just comes down to, if you want to use a nice facility, you should be taking care of your facility.
You know, it costs the taxpayers money, and it causes a lot of people a lot of time and effort to monitor it.
Not only are these replacements expensive and inconvenient, vandalism is a crime. If you witness misconduct or vandalism, it should be reported immediately.
Thanks, Emma. Accountability is part of the issue, and one way to help is by enforcing the use of e-hall pass when leaving classrooms.
Merry Christmas is a phrase used often this time of year, but what does it sound like in different languages? Eagle Zone's Ethan Stalker roamed the halls to see how different cultures wish each other a Merry Christmas.
Say Merry Christmas in a different language.
Oh. Joyeux Noël. That was in French.
Merry Christmas.
There's a camera.
Okay, Merry Christmas in a different language.
Merry Christmas in a different language. Merry Christmas in a different language. Fröhliche Weihnachten.
Feliz Navidad.
Ooh, okay. In my language, in my native language, we say Christmas Asham which means just like Merry Christmas, but in my language.
Merry Christmas in a different language.
Yeah, so Buon Natale, it's in Italian.
Merry English, Merry Christmas. See you in next year.
Thanks, Ethan. We'll be right back after these messages created by media production students.
Aberdeen has been very welcoming to me ever since I got here. People are so nice. Teachers are friendly compared to back home, so I really felt welcomed when I got here.
I think the variety of classes the district has, I think that's really nice. Like, there's a class for everyone. There's art classes, cooking, all that kind of stuff.
Some time in middle school when I first met my friends, and we had a pretty good time, just good laughs and everything.
Overall, I had like a really good time. In elementary school, you gotta do a bunch of things that are different from like middle school and high school.
Now I'm going to toss it over to Eagle Zone's Cooper Eisenbeis, who joins us with sports. Cooper?
Thanks, Austin. We were supposed to be showing you basketball highlights and telling you how the wrestlers fared in Pierre and Valley City. Since those were canceled during the storm, we need to find other sports to cover. Now to Cooper Eisenbeis outside Central High School.
I'm Cooper Eisenbeis reporting on scene from this insane snowball fight that is about to start. We got Krenz and Sampson versus Camden and Jason. It has started.
Hey, that's cheating. Are we supposed to go?
Go!
Go! No. Get off of me! Get off of me! No! I got him! I got him! I got him! Don't worry! I gotta get out! I gotta go!
The Golden Eagle teams are competing again, so we'll bring you highlights on a future show. For now, Eagle Zone's Jacob Krenz joins us to share how wrestlers are getting used to new equipment purchased.
A couple weeks ago, wrestlers from all over the state came to Central. This is because of new rules and weight regulations to protect wrestlers.
The new scale that we got is a bioelectrical impedance scale, which means it can read your body fat through your feet. It has two electrodes you stand on. The current goes through your body because your body's made of water, so it's a good conductor, so it goes through and reads your good tissues, bad tissues, spits out a sheet with your athletic parameters on it that tells us your body fat percentage.
New rules have changed up the weigh-in process, and athletes must use a special scale before being able to wrestle. This is causing some wrestlers to be unsure of what it does or why we need it. Aberdeen has the only scale in the area.
Rather than a doctor so much or just the coach's recommendation of going down to the lowest possible weight, we're using more science, so it kind of takes a liability off the doctors as well as the coaches.
I interviewed some students in wrestling for their thoughts.
I don't like a piece of equipment telling me what I can and cannot weigh and how light I can go.
I was gonna try and get down to a lower weight class, but it said I couldn't, so.
This scale, along with hydration tests, were put in place this year to protect wrestlers. This is also making preparations for the upcoming season more difficult.
Just get ready. It's just like anything else. You just get ready. We don't know what it's going to be like. We're going into it blind. It's the first time. It's just like the first time you rode a bike. You didn't know what was going to happen, but you got on there. That's what we're going to do.
Oh, when we did the hydration testing, and I stepped on the scale, I had to drink a lot of water.
Signing off with Eagle Zone, this is Jacob Krenz.
Thanks, Jacob. We look forward to actually sharing highlights in January.
Thanks, Cooper. Instead of laughs to end the show this week, we thought we'd ask people what means the most to them at Christmas time. Eagle Zone's Logan Opitz shares that story.
Christmas holidays is important to me because it's the birth of baby Jesus. And I get to spend a lot of time with my family.
Christmas is about the friends we make along the way, like Jet. Get in here, Jet.
I like Christmas. It's my favorite holiday because I get a big PlayStation 5.
Christmas is a bunch of adult requirements and obligations, and the only fun thing is wearing cat shirts.
To me, it's probably mostly about family, getting to see people I don't get to see very often, my mom, my grandparents, cousins, all their kids, that kind of stuff. To see how excited the kids get, opening presents, that kind of stuff. Just a good time for the whole family to get together.
I think Christmas is important because everyone needs that time spent with family, baking, gathering, enjoying their presents. It's a really nice break for us teachers and for the students.
Christmas means me just hanging out with family, and there's family bonding and having fun.
Christmas means lots of presents.
Thanks, Logan. That's all for this episode of Eagle Zone. You can always watch our stories whenever you want by scrolling down to the Eagle Zone section of the school district website. That's aberdeen.k12.sd.us.
We leave you this week with one final video of Christmas lights around town. With Eagle Zone, I'm Austin Erickson.
And I'm Summer Ryan. See you next year.